Hello, freak bitches. Welcome back to the podcast. Christian, obviously, if you were listening 10 minutes ago, you were going to know about that. So fuck off. We got
That's copyrighted.
hanging out, you know what I mean? Great Sunday afternoon. Gordon, what do you got for us?
Thank you, Logan, for introducing us and already hitting up his laggy ways, which seems to be honestly, you know what? He's actually kind of playing into a character at this point. I actually think he's trolling, but
yeah, for sure.
But also, I just want to make sure everyone knows to check us out mainly on Instagram with a new @name. We changed it from the Porch, the.porch.podcast to, I think we finished with theporch.live because we didn't want to limit ourselves just to a podcast. We are trying to.
Are you sure? Or is it the.porch?
No. It's theporch.live.
That's confirmed.
And
confirmed. All right.
Like I was saying, like we're in a bunch of different spaces now. I mean, we uploaded a fucking vlog. But basically, just mainly check us out on Instagram, and from there you can check out our link tree, where you can find a link to our Patreon if you would like to support us. What is that word? Financially,
give us your fucking money.
Looking for some cash. We're trying to fix Logan's mic, his internet, everything, bro. So that's what we're putting all of our financial resources to. From there, you can find our YouTube, where we upload vlogs, podcasts, and gaming videos. Other than that,
we're trying to get some more content out.
Just trying to push it all out to you. But that brings us to, this is what, our 10th episode now. And
drum roll, please.
We've been trying to get a guest on, and finally we managed to get one on, and his name is Kenneth motherfucking Allen. Anything you want to say before we proceed, Kenneth?
KG.
I was a little off cue there, but what's up, people?
Off cue, like this shit's scripted. We've got it down like it's a full hour of scripted conversation.
I mean, I'm reading off a script.
I'm reading directly off the script.
I'm actually reading the Of the Mice and Men script right now. Is that okay?
What?
Of Mice and Men?
You would be complete. Imagine if Jake just, like, as we were just normally talking, just kept reading lines from Of Mice and Men. Like, had no relevance. He just
think about the rabbits, Lenny.
But our very own Jake Collette came up with a beautiful idea that every time we have a guest on the podcast, we will go through and we will ask our guest a question. And because I was focusing so much on this intro, I haven't even thought of a question for Kenneth yet. So I'm gonna let everyone else go before me. So if anyone would like to take the floor, go ahead.
I got a question.
I'm gonna go ahead and pass the torch.
All right. Am I going first?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So, Kenneth, what do you think is one of the funniest memories you've had with any of us? Doesn't have to be all of us, just any of us.
Shit.
Putting you on the spot.
Let's think.
So I don't really fuck with y'all.
Also, on this, we don't really have to. We don't have to rush. These questions can take a while. I mean, it's why we've got a guest on.
Let us know in 5 minutes.
We're trying to get some different shit out there to you guys, so you guys don't hear our boring voices all the time. But continue.
Why don't we let him introduce himself? You know, get comfortable.
Oh,
tell us.
Tell the viewers what you are to us.
Yeah.
Yo, how old are you? What have you done in the past 3 years?
All right, bro. This is one of our questions. Let's let our
What's your
questions do the
deepest,
talking.
darkest secret?
What's your deepest, darkest?
Body count right now.
Body count, financial standpoint.
Oh my god.
Bank account details, social security number.
Routing number. Oh,
all right, hold up. KG, you got the fucking squish ball, bro.
I mean, is he answering Christian's question, or is he just
what
am I doing here?
Get the intro in, bro. Just get the intro.
Explain yourself first. They don't know who you are.
Who are you?
Are you KG Poopy?
Well, I'm from Trenton, Ohio.
Kinda from 7 Mile, but proceed.
Shut up, Gordon.
You're wrong, KG.
Just chilling with my dogs.
Roof.
That's really it, honestly.
That's all.
Basically, Kenneth grew up with us. We wanted to bring him on because, I mean, he is part of this group a lot, but, I mean, honestly, he
Oh
probably...
yeah, one thing I want to let be known. I'm a motherfucking legend on the porch. So
That is true.
That's-
He's a Porch legend. He's a Porch OG.
I'm an
for
OG
sure.
on the porch.
Yeah, that's
so
why I
don't get it
said
twisted,
he would
people.
probably be on every single episode if he wasn't a busy motherfucker in life.
We got different schedules, so
He's got shit going on. Don't ask.
Yeah, he's just a little bit like above us, you know? Like he treats himself like he's more of a human than us, which is kind of fucked. I agree. All of you are saying the same thing. But
he's omniscient.
Oh, I agree too. I mean,
he's a god.
that you're omniscient?
No. I'm gay.
Kenneth don't even know what omniscient means.
Yeah, I really don't.
It means all-knowing.
No, I knew omnipresent.
I knew Kenneth 100% didn't know. I could just feel it in his voice.
Bro, so I've tried to think about
bones.
Christian. I've tried to think about Christian's question. I literally can't think of anything.
Dude.
I mean, we could jog your memory for sure.
I mean, I can. There's some shit I could say, but can I say it?
Probably not.
Yeah, bro.
So. Yeah, I just don't want to go there.
So, all right, I'll give you this on some guidelines. Everything you say is literally out there
in a court of law
for a lot of people to listen to. But what people will listen, and I mean, sometimes, yeah, go.
Hey, Christian, I'm just gonna say this: Jimmy and Timmy Joe.
Oh no!
Everybody knows.
Oh my
Everybody knows.
Too bad our viewers don't.
You'll never know.
Too bad our viewers don't. You guys are fucking.
I'm gonna keep that mystery about me.
Keep that little mystery box closed.
Y'all are soft.
Alright, I'm trying to think of.
Next question: does it have to be like personal, or does it have?
I mean, it could be about anything.
Any question,
dog.
All right, I got a question. This is something we've talked about before, kinda. If you had a decent amount, like 1% or like 3% of the national spending, what would you put it on? Anything that America needs.
Wait, so like basically I'd be buying shit for like the government?
Yeah, so you could spend it on, like space, like travel, or
if you had some extra money
jobs.
and you were in the government spot, where would you put it?
Yeah.
Like, what do you think is the most important thing that we should be putting more money towards? I guess it's
military.
Probably Lamborghinis and weed.
That's the title of the episode.
Lamborghinis and weed.
That's 3% of the national budget to Lamborghini.
Could you
Who's
imagine?
that going to? Who's that going to?
To everyone.
That's my final answer.
That's
I'm not. My brain isn't functioning to where I can think of some serious shit yet.
Oh my god!
We gotta ease into it.
We'll get the. Kenneth's like thinking like we gotta get. It's like a fucking wheel, bro. We gotta get it turning. Like we gotta get like 4 motherfuckers back in there, like pushing.
There's like
the weight.
3 mice up there, fucking like super tired. You guys gotta feed them.
Yeah, well, there's a literal live mouse in my house that I can't fucking kill.
He's literally in his room, like sweating dick right now at these questions. He's like, "Oh fuck, oh fuck."
I thought you were talking about the mouse.
The mouse.
The mouse is sweating.
The mouse definitely ain't sweating. The mouse gets a day off every day with living in Kenneth's mind.
Yeah, no, he's definitely fearing it.
A day off.
Yeah,
He gets a day off.
Guy's been on vacation since 13.
13.
That's funny as hell. Oh my god.
Damn, we roasted this kid.
right. First fucking.
Straight rose.
Yeah. All right, next question.
Shazam.
He's ready for the next question.
What?
I haven't thought of one, to be fair.
Jake, do you have one for our boy?
I don't have one, but I can think of one.
That'd be ideal.
That's all right.
All right, let's see. KG, if you could be any wild animal, what would you be and why?
That's a good one right there.
I think you'd be a muskrat.
Oh, I finally got one. Thank the Lord.
A toad.
Let him answer.
Yeah, I think you'd be a weasel, Christian, but
Oh, okay.
probably a jaguar because they got some swag to them.
They got that drip. They got that drip.
They got that drip.
Hey, they be saucing.
Oh,
for sure.
they be finessing with it.
Jaguars got the sauce, the drip. They wet.
Literally?
They wet. They wet.
Probably a jaguar, yeah, or a panther,
Respect
whatever the fuck. Same thing.
A
Not the same
panther.
thing.
That's like saying, oh, a truck or a car, same thing. Like, okay,
Panther.
so
A big cat.
I completely boot gang this question off of a different podcast I listened to, and I'm not even gonna shout it out because fuck them.
Why even say it then?
Huh?
Why even say that you stole the thing?
Because I'm not going to be the actor like I figured this out on my own. Kenneth, my question to you is, what is the dumbest thing in your 21 years of living that you spent money on?
Oh God.
He said, "Oh God."
Oh God.
I technically know your answer.
I'm trying to think of what the answer is.
I can answer it for him.
Oh, actually, no. I could say two things.
I know one thing, and I'll say it. It's chaw.
That makes three things, actually. So,
Okay, probably dip, Madden. Those are the two I can think of right now.
I mean, think about
purchases you've ever made.
Okay, bruh. Like, think about the one, money you've ever spent. Like, it doesn't have to be a purchase. It can be money you ever spent on something. Like, think about the one thing that you've put all of your money towards.
Well, yeah, but I need that. Like,
No, bro. I'm talking like. I'm trying to answer the question to the point where you were like, what do you? The one thing that you have owed money for so long now.
He said, "Oh."
What is it?
we talking about this on here?
I mean, I was just saying that, but I was also gonna say another thing is, how do you feel about the money you spent on tattoos?
Oh,
tattoos.
But that wasn't what I was talking about originally.
Okay.
But do you think, like, looking back, do you think it was like the exact value was right, or you wish you would have spent less?
How much do you think you spent total?
Yeah, you have to say that first, because all right, so Kenneth's got like you have a full arm sleeve, almost, don't you?
Chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a sleeve, chest. My other arm, some on my other. I've spent like probably at least $1,500.
So do you feel after spending $1,500 that you would go back and spend that exact $1,500 again?
Yeah, I probably would.
All right.
I mean, it's not smart, but I probably would.
I feel like that's how a lot of us work. We all just like, I probably shouldn't do this, but I would. I'm gonna.
What's your favorite tattoo? Clock's ticking. Hurry.
Podcast over.
Probably my fucking chest.
That's
on that Bonner McGregor shit.
That Boppy McBotskin.
Boppy McBobskin.
Bro.
All right, Mason, you got a question, bro?
Yeah, I got a question. This is kind of very off topic too.
Well, I mean,
It's just a very different question, but I actually want to know this because you could have different motions for each different concert. But what is your favorite concert you've ever been to? Why?
Ooh.
Oh, I've been to 2 concerts.
Oh, you've only been to 2? Oh, wow.
What, Mike Stud?
Mike Stud was
You went to
definitely my
Mike
favorite.
Stud.
This question is here.
Let's not even answer that question. It's the other option.
I could edit
No,
that
I
out.
went-
Mike fucking
I mean,
suck.
I went to Wiz Khalifa and Lil Skies. That shit was lit. Even though Lil Skies don't fuck with me, but shout out to you, bro.
Ooh, wait. Breaking. Kenneth is about to tell us a story. Kenneth, tell the Little Sky story from the top.
Can I do like the details?
Yeah, you can say.
Yeah,
well,
that's
I mean, yeah,
fine.
you can say everything on that.
You can prefix that you're not,
Well, no, just tell the whole story. It'll tell itself.
Alright, I got it. So, Little Skies, fucking, I found this dude on YouTube or some shit. I don't even know. This was like before he got big, so I've been on this dude's nuts for like
Oh my God.
months. Like, listen, shut up, Christian. Fuck you, dude. Anyways, listening to all of his music, whatever. I add him on Snapchat, and this is like
even bigger pause.
what? Oh, okay, I get it now. Anyways, fuck
Bro,
you
let him
guys.
finish.
Yeah, fuck you, Mason. Fuck you,
I can say
Christian.
more.
Quit
for that
interrupting
too.
him, bro.
Anyways, so I had him on Snapchat fucking like a week before his concert. And I'm listening to one of his songs while I was smoking. And I was in my stepbrother's room. So I sent him a video of me smoking, listening to his song. I go to bed and I wake up the next day. I have a Snapchat from Lil Skies. I actually had two. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this is crazy, blah, blah. I opened that shit. And it said, fuck you, bitch. You racist motherfucker. And I look back at the video. And there was a rebel flag in the video. And I was in my stepbrother's room. And that's how that went down.
Let it be known that Kenneth does not share the same values as
Yeah.
as that
Yeah,
flag
yeah, no,
or anything.
I'm
He was just
not
in the room,
even-
didn't know that the flag was there in the video. Wakes.
And,
I could
yeah,
just picture this, man. I could picture Kenneth waking up probably way too fucking late. Like, it's probably 2 p.m. Hype as shit. Seeing he's got a Snapchat from Lil Skies.
I was so hype. It was unreal.
And
I
then,
was so
I
hyped.
guarantee you was sitting there like, oh, I don't want to open it because I want to save
No, literally.
It's like, oh, I'm gonna keep it on my screen, make it, moment.
I didn't want to open it. I was nervous as hell. And I just seen the worst.
The worst.
bro.
First
Hey,
time.
Christian, if you don't stop laughing while I'm talking, you're gonna get
Oh, okay, I'm done, bro.
For real, you're being disrespectful.
Dude, when I heard that, I had never laughed so, like, it just was so funny to me because Kenneth reps Lil Skies so hard. Just for
Rep
Lil
the
Skies
fuck,
to, like, just for him to know, and Kenneth will really never have a chance to, like, talk to Lil Skies and hash that out. It won't happen.
No.
So, Kenneth's
Never.
gonna have to live with Lil Skies thinking he's a racist forever.
Forever.
I have a story about Little Skies.
Really now? What is this?
So, Little Skies, if you're listening, which you probably are, because everybody listens to this. Why the fuck, you got this shit going on where you're gonna give people thousands of dollars? Is that a scam? Is that you?
Oh, I remember
Wait, what
this.
is it?
I remember
Because
this.
this
Tell us,
dude, Little
Jake.
Skies, literally, he puts on his story, oh, get $4,000 for pretty much nothing. I was like, okay. I swiped up. I was like, what's this about? My man's just like, give me your bank information. I was like,
Wait,
no.
I'm guessing
Deadass.
someone
No
hacked
way.
Lil Sky's Snapchat.
I don't know what it was, but I was like, no. Then he keeps hitting me up like every day, bro. Like, I wake up to nothing from my fucking family and friends but a fucking Snapchat from Little Skies saying, bro, what's your US bank?
What the fuck?
I'm like, I'm not giving it to you. So then he eventually like deleted me. Dead ass. So Little Skies, if that was you, fuck you. And if it wasn't you, what the fuck, man? Why is your shit back?
Oh my.
That's hilarious.
That brings us to our first sponsor of the podcast, Lil Skies. Stream his music now on Spotify, YouTube. I'm just messing.
Oh my god. Just giving them clout.
Give them all
Facts,
your bank
bro.
information, and you'll be rich in 3 days.
Dude. Whenever I see those things, like, people are so stupid. Like, there are actual people out there that fall for, like, the thing is, like, one of the main scams people try to do, like, say you're selling a Apple Watch, and you're selling on a sketchy app like Let Go or whatever, people, eBay. What some people will do will be like, okay, I'll send you a check, and it'll be for more money than what the Apple Watch is. Say the Apple Watch $150. They'll send you $500, a check for $500. They'll say, "Hey, deposit this check and then send the money back to me through Western Union or whatnot." So you'll get the $500, you'll deposit it, you'll take out the extra $350, or they'll say like, "Hey man, 50 extra bucks for doing this for me." So you'll deposit the extra $200, send it back to them. So then you sent them $200 real money back, but then like a week later, it'll figure out that check that you had that was sent to you was fake.
Bounced.
So then that $200 you took out was 200 real money. So then you got to pay back the $200 to the bank, and that guy just called a fat finesse on you.
What if I just keep all 500?
The 500 is not real money because it's a fake check.
Now he's speechless.
He's just wow.
Guy said, "What if I keep fake money?" That's like saying, "What if I started paying Monopoly money?" Like,
It almost sounds as if Logan's been finessed.
Logan's thinking like, "Wait a fucking second."
Well, if
He's like, wait, that $500 check that I just got,
He's like,
fake or real?
Wait a minute.
Logan's like, "Yo, guys, I'll be right back." It's like, so,
I gotta go.
calls his bank. He forgets to mute his mic. We just hear him talking to the bank like, "Yo, yeah, that check, not real. Well, we got to do something about it right now."
I got finesse.
Then I'll just start crying and screaming. And...
For $500?
There's a question.
Okay, sorry, I forgot you were rich.
I don't know. You don't got to cry over $500. You can be pissed.
Oh shit! I'll be right back, boys. I gotta go let my goat out.
Oh my
Shut
god!
up.
I thought you were serious for a second.
Yeah, I thought I was
so
serious, but I wasn't.
Got him.
I got beef with
Damn.
Christian now.
I call
God.
that
Yeah,
yo
yeah.
dead ass. Y'all need to go at it. All right, here we go. You guys each get one insult to each other, and then we get to vote on who wins.
I can't even say my insult on this. So.
Oh my wow!
Okay,
I
let's
know
do
exactly
it.
Yeah,
what it is.
I'm gonna not partake.
All right, let's do it.
I got my go.
All right, here we go. You guys got an insult on each other. We're gonna vote. See who wins. Come on.
All right, bro. KG, I've told you this for years, buddy, but you look like a can of beans. No cap.
All right, Kenneth, do
Well-
you have any rebuttal?
Christian, you look like a can of string beans.
Oh. Oh.
Wow, I don't even want to vote. I thought this was gonna
That's-
go a lot better.
That's a low fucking blow, Kenneth.
This right here is
Really?
worse than the 2016 presidential election right here.
Oof. Eesh.
So.
Eesh.
Honestly, I'm sorry for this segment that I've introduced into the podcast. All the viewers back at home that just wrecked from that fucking travesty. I'm sorry.
It's cool, bro. Now the world knows.
Drop a like for
Kenneth
string beans.
Gene Allen is a string bean.
Drop a motherfucking like.
Drop a
Throw in
string
the
bean.
floor.
Drop a like, and I will get
String
8
bean.
hours of sleep tonight.
That's pathetic.
I cannot get over this fucking Photoshop that Christian made of Logan practically making out with himself.
I did that on the reg.
It is genuinely fucking horrifying.
It's so bad. Oh
Yeah,
god, you brought it up. We're gonna have to post it on the Instagram now.
That is definitely when I post the episode. That's gonna be the picture for sure.
All right, so if you want to see the picture that we're referring to, follow us on Instagram.
No, don't even follow us.
Why?
We need to go to Patreon and start sending us some fucking cash, bro.
Send us some.
So have you guys
I
talked
hate
about this
that
yet?
picture.
What'd you say,
The
Kenneth?
picture's awful.
I said, have you guys talked about this
I don't
yet?
want to post it.
Talk about what?
So
Seriously.
have you guys talked about where you see yourselves in 10 years?
No, not really. Honestly.
Dumpster.
No.
In 10 years.
All right, let's
Yeah,
go.
10
Let's,
years?
10
Why don't
years,
you lead us
15 or
off?
20.
yeah, Kenneth,
whichever
where do you
one
see yourself in
guys
10
want.
years, bro?
Where I see myself in 10 years?
So wait, what year is that? 30? I'm 31.
That's
Yeah.
2029.
2029. 31
It'll be
years
30.
old.
31 years old.
I don't feel like I'm gonna make it.
Yikes.
I can't see myself being
Dark.
31, bro. That's weird.
You're gonna.
Well, you just let
definitely
down all our
can.
viewers.
Can you imagine dying?
No,
Oh my
cannot
god.
imagine dying either.
Let's rehash this topic again.
But
Okay.
Let's go back
stick
to the original
rules.
one. Yeah.
For real, why are we going off topic and interrupting each other?
we need to all get on Adderall, bro.
For real,
Sorry, I'm not on a
damn.
script, guys.
Dude, hop right back onto the script and don't
I didn't
hop
get the
off it
script
again.
that KG got.
Oh yeah, we sent you the dumbass version.
You sent me the laggy one?
The laggy one. Like imagine Logan's script, whatever. It just says lag. Like it just like in like parentheses.
I'm just like.
All right, where do I see myself in 10 years? I'm just gonna go ahead. And
First of all, it was supposed to be KG.
Well, no one's talking. So
I'm just
You're
you guys haven't
interrupting,
stopped talking,
motherfuckers.
so I just never started.
KG's got about ready to talk, and y'all just fucking interrupt him.
crazy. Go, Kenneth. I'm not talking for the rest of the episode.
Me neither.
Oh, wah, little baby, wah. Anyways, this is basic as hell, but probably see myself married with like 2 kids, normal house, normal job. Hopefully,
What kind of
not
job?
in jail.
Jeez. What kind of job do you even want to work?
Yeah, that's a big change.
You're really reaching for the stars, my G.
I mean, let's hear where all you guys are gonna be. Let's hear it.
Yeah, my answer is pretty nerdy. I would say that none of us know that
Oh my
we're
god.
gonna be in 10 years.
Oh, that's so
Okay, if you had a guess.
I mean, if I had to guess, I'd probably say.
Where do you want to be in
I'm
10
either-
years?
Yeah, there you go.
Don't be
wanna
like,
be
I want to be a
is-
millionaire.
Something completely different from where I could see myself, or where I actually. I mean, your views change every year.
So tell us what it is now.
What? I mean, right now I'm a
Tell us,
delivery
tell us,
driver.
tell us what your view
No, but like
is.
what you
Right
want
now,
to
I'd
do
say
in 10 years.
probably working a factory,
No, bro. Like
hard-earned money.
oh, shit. Y'all are fucking hurting me, bro. I want to see you guys.
Aiming high. Yeah,
I want you guys to. I want to see my boys eat.
I mean, personally, what I really want is this podcast to.
I'll
Yeah,
say
take off.
facts.
Then say
in
that.
the mainstream media, you know
You
what I
said
mean?
Bro,
personally.
listen. In 10 years, I want with my shit I do now and this shit. Like I want, and I think it is possible that it could come to a point where it can like support you. I mean, it's about like what the work you put in. But in 10 years, I want to see myself, because I mean, I'd be done playing video games. I'm not going back to college because fuck off. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna either like if this doesn't take off to the point where I would like that I would want it to, then I would just stay in video games. Probably do what my agent does. My agent practically is like a sports agent, but he is an esports agent, and I would probably do what he does because that job sounds fun. I like to talk like negotiations. And honestly, he gets to travel to events with his players and see if they do well and get them more money. And then if he gets them more money, he gets himself more money. That sounds like something I like to do.
Being agent is very fun, but I'm just saying, it just depends on so many variables, so many different
That's facts.
outcomes.
I see that.
But if the dream scenario obviously is us hit mainstream media, all this streaming stuff.
Yeah,
Be
I
able to
mean, that's like the
give other
dream
platforms
shit,
to other people.
Where do
that
you
deserve
see
it, in my
yourself?
Yeah.
What?
Like what? Like that's the question. Is like like not a dream scenario. Is where do you see yourself? But like I understand.
I see myself in 10 years as my final answer as a fucking oof. I bet you I'll end up being an esports agent. I think that's my final answer. But I mean that's gonna change, bro. Like I'm gonna say something different in 3 months. I'm gonna say something different in 6
like,
months.
it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly what
like
I'm saying.
I don't want to. I'm not gonna be the exact shit I said. I'm just
But-
saying, like,
KG,
yeah.
did you say anything about a kid?
Yeah, he said 2 kids.
2 kids? That's
Yeah,
cool.
I'll have kids like within like not a couple.
Damn!
Years. I don't
Breaking
know.
news!
Whoa.
Kenna's girlfriend is pregnant.
Okay,
Everyone
don't
spread
take
that.
don't take that shit the wrong way. I'm
God.
just gonna stop here.
Wow, we really just broke news on the porch. Let's go.
That
man.
is crazy. Nice.
Jake, where do you see yourself in 10 years? I'm interested about this one.
Married to me, my G. Let's go. Dab me up. Ooh.
Nah.
What?
I ain't married Gordon. We're just we're a fling.
A fling.
I mean, in 10 years, I see myself I'm definitely successful in 10 years.
Oh, shit.
Humble
Yeah.
brag.
I mean, that's good.
Yeah.
Humble
But
brag.
you are going
but
back to college.
I'm gonna figure this shit
So
out
like
eventually.
you're gonna like your shit's gonna change a bit from
Yeah.
What was your definition of success?
bro, we already defined
Like-
success.
Wait,
I know
Like
that's
right
what I'm
now-
saying. I'm trying to remember what it was.
Yeah, my success for me is doing what I want in life, and right
Oh,
now I
okay.
pretty much do that. But in 10 years, I just see myself doing more of that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I'm
'Cause
cool
you
with
want to
my
work
life
from
right
home
now.
and shit, don't you?
Yeah, I guess 10 years I want to see myself with a home office, chilling. You know,
I like
doing,
that.
doing what I want. Hopefully, I got like an image on there. People like me. Probably
Yeah.
not though. Not like me. That'd be cool too. If I had like 1 million people don't like me and still follow me, I'd be cool with that.
Fuck it.
You know, like
I would say
But-
working from home is like one of my main things that I want to do,
Yeah.
and I want to do for the
See-
rest of my life.
That right there is like one of the things I want to end up being able to do, but you never know.
And
Yeah,
and having like
that'd
the security to like travel and whatnot, because traveling over the years, that shit's been fucking lit. I don't ever want that to stop. That's one thing everyone should do. They should save up money to travel and see different things. Get yourself out of the little bubble that you've been fucking stuck in. I'm just messing with you guys.
Jeez.
No, but for real though.
But family wise, that is weird because, bro, whenever I was like a little kid, I'm always like, yeah, I'll probably have kids by like 25, 26. But then, like, now I'm 21, and that's not even close to a thought. Like, if I wanted to have a kid at 25 or 26, that when would that start? Like, you can't just. It's not like I'm just gonna walk up and be like, yo, let's have a kid.
Nowadays.
So, fuck, man. At 31, who knows? I might not even have a
Life's
kid by
crazy.
then.
Christian, Logan.
Possibility.
Christian, you gonna go first?
Sure. I think I see myself definitely living in Colorado. Bad
cool
bitch as a
picture.
wife.
Hey, explain the Colorado
False.
for a little more.
Why
Why would you
Well,
want to go there?
well, I have family over there,
Oh, okay.
and
Oh, really?
well, you guys all know I do. So that's
No, I know
not
there's
fun.
Very
other
nice.
reasons too.
Hey, well, you know,
What are their
Colorado's
names, Mary
also
Jane?
a cool place. Okay, I'll say that it's a cool place. All right.
Okay.
Collective.
Way to be more soft in this podcast.
Oh, fuck off. But yeah, definitely wife, 2 kids.
Damn, at 31, you better
I
get a
don't know.
move on, bro.
Maybe one, because 31's pretty young. I don't know. Definitely, probably a kid, bare minimum. But hopefully, I'm either teaching at some high school or professing.
So what, you want to go, whenever you get out of the military, do you want to go back to school and be a teacher?
Well, I'm about to start taking classes soon.
Mm.
That's
But yeah, definitely gonna try to finish out bachelor's or maybe go for masters.
Yeah, I mean, as a
Colorado.
teacher, usually you just get like your bachelor's, and then like, once you get like a job and whatnot, you start working towards your master's.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, if I really want to go the professor route, then I gotta really fucking
Yeah, you gotta do that shit
Grind.
early.
yeah.
I was in
don't know.
school. Whenever I was in school, I was a special education major, and I really liked it. And I mean, to this day, like if I would have never came to what I do now, like playing video games, like I would have been okay with being in school still. And like I was good at school until the video game stuff happened. Like I was good at college. I wasn't good at high school because I didn't care. But once when I was in college, the semester that I was like just a normal college student, I had like perfect grades. But then like the FIFA stuff came up, and I just gave up. But I mean, like, if that shit would have never happened, I'd have been cool with that. And it's like something like even when I'm done playing, I might go back, and we'll see. I really don't want to go back to college, but I being a teacher was something that even like growing up, I was like, damn, this shit would actually be pretty fun.
That would be cool.
Not even fun. Fun's a lame word for that. Like I don't know. I feel like it's super important. Like I would feel like I'm actually making a difference.
For sure. 100% agree. Well, how about you, Logan?
I like my job that I'm at now. I really would like to hopefully be married. I don't know about you guys, but I'm trying to pump out all my kids at 30. Seriously,
At 30?
I'm like 30, like around that 30 range, dude.
I feel you because you don't want to be old with them motherfuckers.
I mean, like not that my mom's like old or anything, but like my mom had me in like her like when she was in her late 30s, or maybe like 36 or something, and like
Hold your thought. So 40s, is that not like not even halfway through your life? That's barely halfway through your life.
But think about it.
That's a lot more than halfway through your life.
How's that a lot more? What, you dying at fucking 50?
I'm dying at 60, bro. You see how I live?
I'm dying at like 100.
You ain't.
This is just choosing.
I'll make sure you die before that.
I mean, even if I'm
gonna try to die at 100.
But like, even if I'm like, I don't want to be fucking 70, and my kids 20. You know what I mean?
I feel you, Logan.
Like I know someone that just had a kid and they're like 60 something. It was like
weird.
an accident. They were like 50, maybe 55, I think.
Hey, bro, my dad has a 8-year-old and a 4-year-old, and he's 55.
Exactly. So
how old?
So how old will he be whenever?
I mean, Rick Allen the GOAT, but like
Rick Allen the fucking GOAT.
So how old will he be whenever the 4-year-old graduates high school? So he'll be 18.
13 more years, be like 68.
He'll be 68. Yeah, I don't want to be like.
Yeah, he's
you know
not
what I
living
mean?
that long.
I mean, I just don't want to be like 70 when my kids got. You know what I mean?
I mean, no one's telling you to have your kids at 52, bro.
I know. I'm saying like fucking 35.
Okay,
like...
so when you're 35 and your kid graduates,
you're 53.
You're 53. Okay, so how old are you? You're let's say your kid waits till he's 30 to have grandkids. How old are you when that's 30 more years? So you're 50, 60, 70. You're 80 years old when you see your grandkids.
Okay.
What's up, grandkids? Guess what? I'm an 80-year-old man.
but I don't even. You don't really have to see your grandkids. Like, that shouldn't be a reason.
I mean,
sorry, boys, I'm dipping out. I'm heading out soon. You know, have a great life. I'm a grandpa.
If you if you're with a girl and like you know what I mean, like I've been with someone, KG's been with someone, Jake's been with someone. If you're with someone for that long, why wait till you're fucking 38 to have a kid? You know what I mean?
But I will say, you got to see it from the other end. Why have a kid? What if you have a kid at 23 and you can't go out on the weekends? You can't go have fun at night.
That's why I want to do it by 30.
Yeah, no, I think that's fine. Like I think between like 27 and 35 is a good age.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to have kids anywhere before 27. But maybe 27.
Well, you also did say that you were gonna pump them out before you were 30. Like, can we not all agree on that?
He's going bang, bang, bang,
dude. Yeah, fuck
you just said you're pumping all your kids out.
I'm pumping. I mean, I like.
So how many you having?
Maybe 3. Maybe 2 boys.
I think the most ideal is to have a girl and a boy.
Choosing boys and girls now, this is crazy.
But
you guys know the old myth: one on top makes a kid. Makes a boy.
I want to do.
Makes a kid.
No shit. I'll make a kid.
Oh yeah, this is random as hell, but also in 10 years, a dream of mine would to like own a sports complex.
Maybe learn English.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I'm messing. But what do you mean, like a sports complex, as in like an outside thing, or like
Like both, like kind of like the field.
Yeah, I know. People make good money from that shit. But
sports center.
Yeah, but I feel like just me, like I'd be able to do it better. But
yeah,
I'm sure that's why.
The thing is with those things is like the people that run them, usually it's like passed down to them. Like you have to have a lot of money before. Like that's like an investment like that.
To start that shit
is something that like in the beginning, bro, it just straight drains you, and then
drains you.
But then, then is it really worth it?
With it?
Yeah, but is it really worth it if, like, whenever you're like third, like maybe you start at like 40, and you start doing it, and like you aren't seeing any like, you're not seeing any money for like the first like 10 or so years, like you're still like making it all back, and then like you start to see a little bit of an increase, and then you're like 65, then you're dead. And you're like, wow, shit. Should I have never done that?
Yeah, that sucks balls. Or you see an increase in like 5 years, and then you sell all of it for like hella money, and then you just live
Logan, what are you
fucking
doing?
life.
What are you doing, bro?
No, the funniest thing is someone that listens to the podcast also asked me and told me that it was weird that Logan started moaning on the last podcast. I'm not even kidding. No, it was episode 8. I'm going to go find the screenshot of...
Did they?
Oh, I'm going to go find it right now. Hold up.
Oh, did they?
Boy. Oh, boy.
Hey, man, your friend...
All right, continue on. Continue on. Continue on.
Tell that guy to quit it. All right, go ahead.
Go ahead, what?
Yeah, we're not talking about shit.
Oh, yeah.
You were talking about what you wanted to own a little sports complex. Like, would you want it to be like, would you want it to be like we were talking about before, like you said, like the field? But what would you do different than what everyone else would do? Because there are a lot out there like that.
I would charge a gate fee. So like, here for example. So the softball park, every single person costs $3 to get in.
Yeah.
There was a tournament that a couple weeks ago that they were literally parking in cornfields across the street. Like there were like thousands and thousands of people there, and $3 per person. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's one thing I agree with. I think gate fees are such a good idea for people that are trying to make money, because a $3 fee doesn't stop someone from going to something, but that shit adds up. Like that shit, like whenever there's a fuck ton of people at something, that shit adds up.
Hey, tell that dude to shut the hell up.
So, Logan, how'd you like that screenshot of that guy literally saying that shit was annoying? That dude said,
"Oh, this shit's annoying, man. Get the fuck out of here."
This
is what the porch is about. You can't take the moaning, then get the hell out. Don't watch, don't subscribe, don't give us any of your money. Go sit back down on your couch.
No, this guy went completely off script. He was supposed to lag right there. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he was definitely supposed to lag on that.
So we're gonna have to fine him. We might need to set up a fine system, deadass, for people that are late. Like Christian was 20 minutes late today. Might have to set up a system where he has to pay us like
and about work. Like that's the one thing. In 10 years, I want to be at a job to where if I'm 10 minutes late, it doesn't fucking matter. Like I want to be at that point, like where I'm not on a fucking time schedule. Like if I get 3 tardies, I get a strike. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That
like that's kind of
like be your own boss, but even if it's not your own boss, like it's to the point where it's like at least laid back enough to the point where it's not a huge deal.
Yeah, like enough respect with your boss to know that if you're late,
I just want to be in business.
It don't matter.
I just want to be in business with myself and people that I actually fuck with. Like I don't whenever I'm older, I don't want to be dealing because now when you're younger, you don't really get much of a choice. We don't have much legs to stand on. But when you're older, I just want to have like I want it to be where I'm in business with people that I fuck with and whatnot and I trust, rather than got some dude above me telling me what to do that I don't fuck with at all.
Dude, that's why I like my work. I'll be in 10 years. If I'm still with that company, I'll be my own boss.
Yeah,
I'll build my own book of business, and whenever if I want to come in at 10 o'clock, I can come in at 10 o'clock. If I want to come in, leave whenever, I can leave whenever. Yeah. And that's the thing.
Right now, go ahead, keep talking. Though. Sorry.
No, you're good. Just one last thing. What you said earlier, Gordon, about the traveling. That's something I'm really happy about because there's a bunch of different of my companies in different locations. So I was thinking about there's one in Fort Lauderdale. I'd go to Fort Lauderdale, fucking sell my house here, and go Fort Lauderdale for a year. There's one in Colorado, Christian. I was thinking about doing that too and living there for a couple of years or something.
That'd be cool.
That shit. And that'd be I would just sell my houses or just rent for a year and then move out and then rent for a year somewhere else, move out.
Well, the dream is that we get so fucking colossal from all this shit that we are just new to doing that maybe we're all in not 10 years, maybe the next few years, all in the same place creating content together.
Dude,
in a
Yeah,
spot
that
that
would
it
be
won't.
great.
Yeah,
It
it won't
would
be
be
the
great.
Phase house. It'd be the PorchPod house.
Well, no, we're trying to move away from the porch pod because we're
just the porch.
we're just the porch. Because I mean
Oh.
we're a porch that has a podcast, that has a YouTube channel, that has other shit, rather than
The Porcupine Porch podcast.
we are not the Porcupine Porch podcast.
Let me
Now
give
that we are.
Let me give a little history lesson. Can I give a history lesson?
I mean, go ahead.
Take it.
All right, so way back when all of us were in high school, my man's Christian Alarcon, shout out. He might be watching this, I don't know. But he had a sick ass porch that we'd all chill on.
Did we talk
And
about this?
I don't think we've really discussed where we got the name the porch
I feel like
from,
we
right?
said it maybe
I feel like we did that
briefly.
first episode.
Maybe
Yeah.
briefly in the first, but I don't know. Continue.
But pretty much, the porch was a spot where we would all chill
That's
and
where
we would,
everything went down.
and we'd have some late night deep thoughts, kind of like what we bring to the podcast.
It'd be any time, dude. We'd go after fucking getting drunk at a bar, because that's what we
In
did.
high school. Interesting.
Oh,
Wait. Can I
That brings
call?
us to
Can
our
I?
next. That brings us to our next sponsor,
Bud Light.
ID God.
Four Loco.
ID God.
Let me call out fucking Oxford, Ohio, real quick.
Peaches.
Y'all motherfuckers let us drink, and we were not of age. Thanks.
Putting Oxford on the spot.
For real.
Brick Street's
Thanks.
fucking shivering.
Yo, bro, it's not
Thanks for
terrible,
that,
dude.
bro.
There's like sophomores and freshmen that go like with ease, and they look like they're like 14, and they're getting drinks and shit. Like,
I literally looked 12 when I was going.
Well, we were actually 14 when we were going.
Yeah.
I was
Okay,
14.
so can I explain the story, Jake, of the night where it went down?
Yeah, let's get it.
Not all of it, but like
I don't care. Explain it all.
some details.
Explain it. It's
Oh,
funny.
yeah.
Alright. So one night, me, Jake, our buddy AJ, our buddy Alex,
Wait,
we
maybe.
go out.
Yeah.
You probably shouldn't have
that?
name dropped them, but you could continue. You
Why?
could have just said me, Jake, and two other buddies.
Yeah, those aren't their real names.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Way to confirm.
Bro, I'm not. It's not even. I'm gonna leave some stuff out. Anyways, so we go out to Oxford underage.
Well, now you're not telling the full story.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I'm sorry.
Anyways, so we have a great time, and Jake somehow finds this frat boy, or I don't even know who he was. Well, he gave Jake his number and the address to this house party. So we leave the bar. It's me, it's me, Jake, and our two buddies, and our buddy's girlfriend, and we're walking, and these two. Well, how would you describe them?
I would describe them as old.
Old goth? Like, are they
Should it-
gothic? Were they gothic?
They were like goth, low key, but they were just old. They should.
They were creepers, dude.
They were creepers. That's good explanation. Just creepers.
And so I get mad at Jake and our buddy for trying to go to this party because it's already 3 a.m.
Yeah, party was a bad
and
idea.
we just needed to go home. Well, so I'm like standing away from everybody. All of a sudden I hear some screaming, seeing some commotion go down. No details involved, but some shit went down.
Shit
and
went down.
Yeah, went down. So we're walking away. We're walking back to our buddy's house where we're about to stay, and Jake and our two buddies are in the back, like, "Oh hell yeah, they're just blah blah blah," like they're hype. You know, they're drunk. Everybody knows Jake when he's drunk.
I'm very hype when I'm drunk.
So I'm in front of them. I'm talking to our buddy's girlfriend, and out of nowhere, all I hear is, "Get the fuck on the ground!" And I turn around. My dude Jake is slammed on the ground by a police officer, and this is bad, but we all took off running. Yada
This is
yada. They
bad.
chased us. Anyways, I ran for about an hour in the cold weather
God.
in a t-shirt. I ran probably a couple miles. Yeah, and some stuff went down that night, and that's all we're gonna leave right there. They don't need to know the rest.
I mean, I'll give him my side.
Jake, you can say it. I mean,
I'll
I
give
don't
you
wanna
my
be-
story. So, like, yeah, I get tackled by this cop out of nowhere. Like, fucking snap the fingers, I'm on the ground. And mind you, I did not do nothing. Dead
yeah.
ass.
Oh, yeah. By the way, Jake didn't do a single
Like,
thing in this
100,
situation.
like, not even playing on everything. Didn't do nothing. So I'm tackled to the ground. And my dumb ass, I never dip chewing tobacco. But when I'm around KG and some other people, I'm like,
And
fuck.
alcohol's involved.
Fuck
Yeah,
it.
if there's alcohol in the certain people, I'm throwing a fucking dip in. There's like, I'm just gonna do it, you know. So my dumbass has a dip in, okay, and I get thrown in this cop car. Fucking, I didn't do shit. I'm just confused. They throw me in this cop car with a full dip in, and I'm in the back. I'm in the back of this thing for
like 30,
like
or
30
40.
minutes. Yeah, like 30 minutes to 45 minutes, bro. And I don't have a spitter. So my mouth is filled with fucking dipstick. And I'm just like, I don't know what to do. I'm about to throw up. So I just go ahead and spit that shit on the cop's fucking floor. Dead ass. Like, he comes in, he's like, yo, what the fuck? Like, sorry, bro.
Why do you tell him?
He noticed it as soon as he got back in the car.
Oh,
I was like, yeah, I had a dip in. You didn't really give me time to say anything. You threw me in the back of the car.
Oh. And I'm
But-
sorry
Oh.
I couldn't tell that story to the full effect, people.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
the
God.
Would have
full
been a lot
story.
funnier.
The full story is disclosed, but you know.
If you we'll link we'll make a $50 Patreon if you subscribe to $50 membership.
Yeah,
You guys can hear all the uncensored stories, and you can get
Oh,
our
boy.
premium snaps.
Yes.
We all have premium snaps, by the way. We have feet pics. We have nip pics.
Gooch pics.
Gooch.
Oh,
Reverse shit vids.
Reverse shit.
Oh,
The
I
whole
got the best
POV.
those.
Wow, the whole
God.
podcast just turned it off. Every viewer is like, "Oh my god, I'm
Yeah,
out."
everybody's
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah, they're like, we're done with these kids.
Yeah, that was the line right there. for
Long
sure.
story short, though, worst night of my life. All right, next topic.
Long story short.
I've never really had any run-in with.
Besides, we took a leak.
Oh fuck, man! I did get fucking literally that cop. He ended up
Wait, you
letting
found
me go though.
got?
He got boot gang.
Yeah, the cop ended up letting me go though because I took a piss. That's all I did. I just took a piss
Public.
in public. It was like, all right, you know that parking
You
lot.
went to like a tree on the side.
Okay,
of
you know
the-
that parking lot across from the hospital
Yeah.
in Oxford? Right there, I just took a piss. I had to piss.
Keywords: parking lot across from a hospital.
Did a cop just like pull up like, hey?
Yeah, he was pissed at first, but then he was like letting me go. But
Man, I've had.
oh, yeah, you've had your fair share.
I'm trying to think if have I ever ran from the cops one of you guys?
I definitely have not ran from any cops. That's for sure.
I have a little funny story. When I was younger, back in, I think it was second grade, it wasn't an on-duty officer, I'd say. It was more of a truck with sirens. I don't know what you would call that. Off-duty officer, I guess. Anyways, it was winter out. It was just me and my friend, and I packed a snowball, and of course I didn't think this truck was, anything to do with police. So I just drill this truck. He just pulls over, just looks at me, and he's like, "Don't do that again, buddy." I was like, "All right."
Well, Mason, there's the time that we got caught in high school, TPing and fucking with the house.
Oh yeah. I
Oh
remember that
yeah.
shit.
Oh my god, you were a part of that?
Yeah, bro, we
Nah,
literally
I
got
wa-
caught because your blue fucking hair, dead ass.
No, it was blonde.
Oh yeah, that
Literally got caught by a camera like across the street with like they just started putting two and two together like yeah I know exactly who this is. Like, fuck.
Yeah, I remember when that shit happened.
brought your ass in questioning.
Well, they pretty much just told us to go clean the fucking house.
That was
Same thing.
Same thing.
Not really.
Yeah, really.
I think this is now the 10th episode in a row that I did not start a timer or check what time it was when we started.
Typical.
Typical.
That is 10 in a row.
10, literally 10.
Literally 10 podcasts in a row.
All right,
10?
I got a question idea for you guys.
All right,
So-
go ahead, bro.
It's a would you rather.
Ooh. Ooh.
Would you
okay.
rather be homeless for 10 years or be in prison for 10 years?
Homeless. Homeless because, bro, I don't feel like I would
Gordon,
mesh
you're
well
not good.
with the people in prison.
Mesh well.
Mesh.
I don't think
Yeah,
me and them
Gordon.
would get along. Like, I
Oh, they
definitely-
wouldn't get along with you.
I think they would they would be trying to get with me a different
They would
way.
get along a little too much.
Yeah.
A little too much.
I'm cool on that. I'm not built for that shit.
I think I'd do prison.
Why?
I feel like I just know automatically my living and sleeping and food
Yeah,
is getting
so in
paid
prison
for.
you get 3 meals a day.
Yeah.
I'd be the
Sounds
best
like
beggar
a
ever,
bed.
though. I'd be doing my research. Like, I'd be going to, like, the richest spots, like, low-key. Like, getting some meals in.
How you do the research?
Jake, what would you do?
I would be homeless because, like, most homeless people, when you say homeless, you think of, oh, the dude on the street that's fucking smoking cigs and drinking alcohol. No, I'd be the homeless dude that's fucking out here grinding, bro. I'd be grinding so hard that I'd get a Planet Fitness pass for $10 a month. And right there is my shower, okay?
But
And
you
right
gotta
there
have
is
a bank
24
account.
Do you?
You gotta have a credit card.
Well, it ain't hard to open a bank account. I just be like, yo, I mean,
You're homeless. You got no income. Your income is shaking a cup.
yeah,
Fuck it.
but you,
There's no
any,
money in the
anybody,
bank.
anybody,
Your
can-
income
yeah.
is shaking a cup.
Unless you set up like 5 stands, like
Bruh.
you can't hustle that.
Yeah, but
I'd be straight robbing fools.
hold on,
Okay.
wait.
Then
Just
you're gonna
stop,
end up
just
in
stop,
prison.
just wait. Anybody can open a fucking bank account.
Yeah.
The fuck? Like,
I
hold
know,
on
but
a second.
I'm just
It
talking
doesn't
about
matter.
money.
Yeah, but I would get the money I'd get from baking. I'd put it in my bank and then spend it on a $10 membership, Planet Fitness. Boom,
All right, how you
24-hour
eating?
shelter,
How you
showers.
eating?
They have free fucking Tootsie Rolls.
The free Tootsie Rolls. Imagine your diet being Tootsie Rolls.
What a meal.
You walk up every day.
They
take
have
the
they
whole
have
bucket.
bagels on Monday or some shit, bro.
Imagine seeing Jake on the corner of a gas station eating Tootsie Roll.
You're living
Bro,
off
I would get
a
around a
bagel
bunch of
every
homeless
Monday.
people, bro, and I would get them. I'd be like smarter than them, so I'd be like, I would somehow turn it. They would start working for me. I'd be like, yo, I'll give you the spot to go beg. I'll give you the go-tos, or like,
I
dude,
promise. Okay, so Mason, what would you do?
Definitely would be homeless for sure. Don't want to get
Christian?
involved into prison gangs and
10 years is a
rapists and-
long time to be in prison, bro.
yeah, especially
Yeah.
prison.
Long time being homeless.
Bro, honestly,
Yeah,
both of them are absolute goddamn horse
Yeah,
shit.
let's make that straight. None of these answers are.
Ken's like, yeah, this is real. What if we all had to make that decision right now? I'd just be so heated. I'd be like, why?
I would be so mad.
Like,
We
really?
all go homeless and work together.
Christian, so what's your decision? What's your choice?
I'm definitely going homeless, bro. For sure.
Hey,
I don't know. Prison might be nice though. I
Huh?
mean, like
I'm
you
picking
said,
prison, bro.
I mean, like the 3 meals a day, like those like meals. You're not eating no
All I'm gonna
goddamn
do is
Tootsie
work out.
Rolls.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
instead you're making a
Forgot four
fucking,
because you're about
what do they
to be
call it,
there.
Kenneth? Kenneth, what do they call it when they put a bunch of things together? In prison, oh, not prison, like
Some
a
slop.
jail. Like, they put like a bunch of
They're
bullshit.
called swolls. They're called breaks.
Breaks, that's what I was looking for. Yeah, you're eating fucking,
Yeah.
you're acting like 3 meals a day is like, you got McDonald's for lunch, you got that,
Hey, but
you got
hey,
that cranberry.
swear on everything. In prison, it's better than jail. You can get like certain You can get like
You get
zebra
like
cakes
points
and
and
shit.
Yeah, you get like points and shit. You can buy you can buy cigarettes and stuff.
Well, no, you get actual money. Like people have to send you money, or
Okay,
if
so
you
then are
work.
we going with financial support? Like, what about when you're homeless? Do you get any financial support from your family then?
For real, this is wishy-washy, bro.
Yeah, so.
No, I'm not
Wishy-washy.
putting any other things in there. I'm just saying. Like,
All right, so now what about this?
You're wishy-washy.
You go to prison. You go to prison, but you've got no family members that are sending you money, or you're
so
homeless.
you got to work for your money.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
you can
saying.
you can work inside the prison though and make make money.
But I mean,
You're gonna
without
make
some
like
family
$1 an
support, a
hour.
little bit, you're
But-
not bringing home a lot.
Yeah, but you're guaranteed, you're guaranteed a job.
Yeah, but you can also sit on the side of the highway and beg for a fucking Subway sandwich.
Bro, I'd be going to like universities when people are drunk and just hoping someone's drunk enough to buy me a meal.
Did you buy old man?
Fuck no, but I'm not
Exactly.
everyone.
Hey, so I won't lie. So I work down in Cincinnati, like, and it's pretty ghetto down where I work. And I've been hustled by some homeless dude. Like, they make me feel fucking awful.
Dude, yeah, I'm terrible
them.
at that shit.
We literally
Terrible.
talked about this, I think, 2 episodes ago? A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
last
so there
episode.
was this like 16-year-old kid. Like, he literally had a bottle of Windex and like a rag. He's like, "Hey, sir, clean your car for a quarter," or something like that. And it just like made me sad as shit. So I like bought him some shit. But then I see this dude like an hour later still standing on the corner like asking for money and shit. I'm like, damn, I just bought this dude all this shit and he's still just.
Yeah, that's why, like, whenever I was saying before, like, bro, you just never know. Oh, I mean, we've been talking for a decent bit. We probably need to get you old
Yeah.
fuckers to bed. So,
Yeah, old Grampy is.
Kenneth's
Gonna
got to
be
wake up. What time you wake up usually?
Old
4:30 or
Grampy.
something like that?
4:45.
Oof.
What
4:45.
time-
God.
What time do you have to be at work?
I gotta be there by 6. I got a 40-minute drive.
That 40-minute drive, bro, how do you
Man.
not fall asleep at the wheel?
He
That's
does.
insane.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks, Mason.
You're
I
welcome.
do.
So to wrap it up a bit, Kenneth, is there anything you'd like to say to all the people out there?
Well, I hope I'm back on the podcast a lot more. Trying to
Facts.
be on some regular shit.
Damn, this guy saw us getting big, so let me get a piece of
so
that.
you're getting big.
We're gonna have to split the money 1/6, like in the 6 now, bro.
Ugh.
I've not even got enough money to feed myself anymore.
But kids, stay off the bad shit.
Some words.
The
Yeah.
words of
bad
wisdom.
shit, yes.
Words of wisdom here.
Stay
Get
off
That's
down.
the bad
insightful
shit.
as hell.
This is fucking
Live your life.
philosophical.
Yo, my mic did not lag that much this episode. Did it?
Facts, bro.
How was
Sure.
mine?
You were good.
Yours
You were
was
good.
good,
Everyone was
too.
good. Anything anyone else wants to say before I close us out a bit?
Yes. These past 2 episodes have kind of been definitely a lot more casual than what we've been regularly doing. Kind of just giving it a little switch up. But I think next episode should be another. Well, or we should hit some other deep topics.
Y'all.
But yeah. So if that's what you listen to the podcast for, is listen to us, talk about some actual thought-provoking shit, you can expect that probably next episode.
Yeah, if you're in
We'll
your
get to work.
fields and you want to hear some deep shit, like
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Basically, when we have a
That
podcast, there's going to be a
is
fuck
bad.
ton of episodes. And there's only so much thought-provoking shit in the entire world that sometimes we have to go, as the last episode title would be called, Dumbo Mode. But, I mean, even with this episode, we talked about some stuff that was real. And we talked about some stuff that was actually zero IQ.
We did.
But
Yeah, like Lamborghinis and weed.
Lamborghinis and weed. Name of this episode is just going to be Shapoopie, though. Like, it's already been decided. It's not going to... I don't feel like I can name it anything different.
Probably
Yeah.
not.
Probably not. I agree.
Any more final topics? And not topics, no more topics, but final words.
Let me get the mic, bro.
All right, go. I'll pass you the squish ball, bro.
Well,
Discourse
everybody
ball.
that's listening, thank you. We appreciate it. Even though we might not seem like it, we really do. But
Facts.
still, fuck you at the same time.
Oh,
But
and one last.
just
Go
know
ahead,
we
Jake.
appreciate it. And please tell us what you don't like and what you do like.
Yeah,
Seriously.
please, God.
The
Oh my
Porch.live. Help us the fuck out. Make this
Give
easier
us
for us.
any
Make it easier for
feedback.
you.
Make it better for you. Make it easier for us.
Dead ass.
Exactly.
Like, just let us know. We literally have thick skin. You could call us all ugly bots and we would not care.
We accept criticism.
Like, we really do. We're not offended easily. So let us know. Appreciate it. And have a great, blessed day.
Hold on.
Go ahead, Kenneth.
Sorry to end your little shenanigans. But on a final note, I'm trying to get better with my English.
Yeah, Kenneth was born. He has not been like you would not call Kenneth fluent in English yet. He's still working.
Scooter scabber.
He's still learning.
Scooter scabber.
Okay, well, once again, thank you, Kenneth, for coming on, being our first guest. I'm not even gonna call you. Like, you're technically a guest, but then you're also like you should have been here the whole time. It's just time stuff.
I get some more regular visits on the podcast, and I guess the guest name can go away eventually.
But for now, you are our first guest we've ever had. We'll be looking to get more of you guys on. Anyone, literally, actually, time out. Not anyone. There are some people that maybe they can't. But if you're listening to this, most likely you can get on. Lastly, just make sure you guys check out our Instagram. Jake said it before, theporch.live. From there, the bio, you can check out the link tree. The link tree's got links to our YouTube, our Twitter. Logan, I hate you. YouTube, our Twitter, our Patreon. Everything will be there. And you should be expecting another episode within the next 2-3 days. Until next time,
Free
peace.
kisses.